Remember, guys, the Bible is a book of parables. If it wasn't, we'd have to do a lot of foo-foo shit right now for taking it very literally. We'd be stoning people in the middle of the street. We're going to break down Joseph. Now, Israel loved Joseph more than all his children because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. The son of his old age is just like ancient wisdom. When the older you are, the more wise you are. So it's not necessarily referring to his age, but referring to the wisdom that he has. And he made him a coat of many colors. The coat of many colors is not an actual coat of many colors. It's actually representing the 7 chakras. So Joseph was pretty much like righteous mind in the right side of the mind, in the spiritual side, in the non-carnal, non-lust. His brothers, however, were in the lust, were in the carnal. So his brothers hating, like not liking him and all that type of shit was just the carnal not wanting you to go to the spiritual, or like the ego pulling you away from the spiritual, or the ego pulling you into this worldly shit. For behold, we are binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaf stood round about and made obeisance to my sheaf. Obeisance is obedience, like a form of. So pretty much, y'all had to obey me, folk. And your field kind of had to obey my field and kneel to my field and bow down to my field. The carnal mind has to bow down to the spiritual once you tap into that shit. You're not finna let the lust and the carnal take over the right side of the mind. In the story, his brothers were super jealous of him. They fucking beat his ass and sold him to slavery pretty much, folk. And when they beat his ass and they took the coat of many colors from him, they said, it came to pass when Joseph was coming to his brethren that they stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colors that was on him. So when the lust, when the carnal mind takes over, you're not finna be tapping into your spiritual, folk. They finna strip you from that. You're gonna be too far gone type shit. When you tap into your spiritual, the Lord is always with you, folk. So Joseph got sold into slavery, got sold to the Egyptians. The niggas in Egypt fucked with him and put him in this crib, this fat ass crib, and he was like pretty much the servant of this house. And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man, and he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand. You just finna be gone once you're meditating. Once you're in communion with God, they can send you to death, they can send you to motherfucking be a servant, they can sell you to slavery. You're gonna be a prosperous man. The Lord will always be with you. Joseph then goes on to do hella raw shit, and I'll do a part 2 later.